Martian Man, is that you? No, this is more fucked up than that. You should have discarded Debbie years ago. Think I've gone soft? Shut the fuck up and hit me. What is an alternate me doing here? Does the name Angstrom Levy mean something to you? You failed to conquer Earth, didn't you? It's all under control. Stick to your own timeline. I'll set the example for Mark you failed to be. You wouldn't dare.
Tarkat makes me no less worthy an opponent.
I won't tolerate you spreading that plague.
You smell of old blood and dark wars.
That should make you very, very afraid. You've got a face only a Ragnar could love.
And you have a face I'll enjoy flaying.
Viltrumite medicine could cure your disease.
What strings are attached to that offer?
Viltrumite rule would break the timeline.
You can't perfect something without breaking it first.
Your timeline is unlike any I have encountered.
If you think you know me, trust me, you don't. If I control time, I'll make a better world.
Your hubris is as unbound as your strength.
I've battled an immortal before.
Then you know I will return to haunt you.
My empire has endured for millennia.
You're overdue for regime change.
You have more heart than you let on.
Allow me to reset your expectations. Declare me your emperor and I'll spare your daughters.
My daughters' lives are not yours to leverage.
Perhaps I'll keep you and your daughters as pets.
Pets! For that, you will die.
Resistance is boneheaded, which suits you.
I'd rather die than submit to oppression.
Viltrumite rule brings order and control.
Two things which no one needs. Obeying Thrag's orders makes you a servant.
And I serve proudly as a son of Viltrum.
I bow to no one, Omni-Man.
Then I'll pluck your legs off at the knees. Your tenacity reminds me of my wife.
Does she long for your death as I do? What right have you to claim dominion?
More right than you muling children. You want to save Outworld lives? Surrender.
And subject them to your tyranny? My sister will never abdicate her throne.
I'll crush you, your sister, and that throne. Highly doubt a blind swordsman can kill me.
Sento and I are more than meets the eye.
Even with sight, you'd never see me coming.
So what? I can feel you stirring the air. Ever tire of ending fights with one punch?
Maybe I'll draw this one out.
Are you from Johnny's new superhero movie?
I'm here to save you all from yourselves.
You look like the dad I never had.
You're fragile. My son is invincible.
You know, you could use some anger management training.
Get out of my sight before I demolish you. You're not a real fighter. You're an actor.
You want to see real? I'll show you real.
They don't make movies about heroes like me.
Because, duh, you're the villain, bro.
You stand in the presence of Outworld's Empress.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Outworld is the strongest of all realms.
Good. I'll break Outworld first to prove a point. Think about it. You can save your empire.
I'll cut my own throat before I bend a knee.
Tainted blood. Who would breed with you?
I've no interest in breeding, you thug.
What are you, Damien Darkblood's girlfriend?
I've had stranger bedfellows.
Viltrumite blood is not on your menu, Nitara.
I won't leave until I feed. Your people condemn mine to death.
Decimation is good for the gene pool.
As pigs are to humans, humans are to Veternians.
All of you are far, far beneath Viltrumites. Enough of your sanctimonious crap.
Redeem yourself or die in damnation. I too have walked in darkness, but I repented.
Repent all you want. My conscience is clear.
The realms do not need another conqueror.
You'll feel differently once I take over. Demon, saint, what are you, Ashura?
A weary soul seeking absolution.
Ugh, you smell like sewage.
That is the scent of your own shame.
Ever fought a Viltrumite before?
Have you ever fought as a Terran shapeshifter? You've worn two faces, as I have.
Yes, And sooner or later, every mask slips.
I won't trade one set of shackles for another.
How about trading shackles for a coffin? You answer to a higher authority now.
I answer only to the Empress.
Go ahead, arrest me, if you can.
If I can't, I will die trying. Sundo won't recognize your authority.
They will, after I make an example of you.
What does a would-be despot know of justice?
Enough to teach you a masterclass, the cocky one. You're about to be humbled.
By a man in a cape? I do not think so.
Want to be remembered? Write a book.
Good idea. I will tell all how I defeated you. Madame Beau says everyone has a weakness.
Then she's never met a Viltrumite.
Seeking a worthy challenge? Here I am.
Okay, Kung Lao. Prove your worth. I claim this timeline for the Viltrum Empire.
You will burn for this invasion. Fighting me empty-handed is a mistake.
Bring your whole armory. It won't help.
Absolute power has corrupted you.
Power doesn't corrupt. It enables. You seem reasonable. Stand down or die.
Get out of here!
My sorcery could extract your power.
Try extracting my fist from your ribcage.
Drowning will quell your wrath, Viltrumite.
I can hold my breath for weeks. You're ambitious to a fault.
Says the universe-conquering braggart.
Stop, please. Don't hit me with water.
Has no one told you I've drowned an entire city?
What's the point of guarding a diseased freak?
Love, which you know nothing about.
Melina can live so long as she's useful.
You will not harm her while I draw breath. I am not afraid to die for Outworld.
You sure? Your heart just skipped a beat.
Men like you think they can take whatever they want.
I can. I will. And none of you can stop me.
Perhaps you should seek inner peace.
Peace isn't sought. It's enforced.
You should know. With great power comes great...
Stop. Right there. You can't platitude me to death. Think. What good would your death accomplish?
Inspiring future generations to oppose you.
Devote your service to me, Raiden.
I won't serve anyone who would harm Earthrealm.
The Lin Kuei will conquer the realms.
Consider me your distinguished competition. I'll hit you so fast you'll piss bloody icicles.
A colorful threat you won't live to fulfill.
Cold can't stop me, not even in deep space.
Everyone has a weakness. I will find yours. All things freeze, even you.
I've trained at absolute zero. Try me. Why would anyone give up power?
To ensure that the future is fair and free.
I don't buy your whole truth and light act.
We are not all as deceitful as you. You have destroyed worlds. I have erased whole timelines.
Finally, a worthy challenge.
By the Elder Gods, what are you?
I'm something of a god myself.
You will pay for insulting the General.
Why serve someone who needs you to fight his battles?
I am bound to General Shao by blood.
Duty, honor, I almost respect you. Tell the General, Outworld is mine.
He would prefer that I bring him your head.
Admit it, you're more lapdog than soldier.
A dog, am I? See how I bite.
Slaying you will make me a legend.
Yet when I slay you, no one will remember. You might have value as a training dummy.
You need to be trained in respect.
At least you look somewhat threatening.
My looks do not deceive. Steel sharpens steel. We are equally matched.
The feeling is decidedly not mutual.
The Shirai Ryu won't let you pass.
Easy, kid. I go where I please.
I rejected the Lin Kuei to fight for justice.
Justice? How stupidly self-righteous of you. Why not drop a smoke bomb, call it a night?
I don't flee from any opponent.
Let me guess. You vape people to death?
Try mocking me with your lungs full of soot.
We could form an alliance.
A one-man army needs no allies.
I have studied you. You have weaknesses.
You won't live long enough to exploit them. I'm not dumb enough to trust a charlatan.
But it takes one to know one, doesn't it?
Schemers like you rot the core of civilization.
I see there's no winning you over. Pity.
You're not a real fighter. You're an actor.
You want to see real? I show you real.
I don't overcompensate with flashy moves.
Maybe that's why I have more fans than you. I'll kick your ass so hard, your kids will feel it.
You'd have more luck kicking a tree.
Take your mustache and cape and find a bus to catch.
Oh, this guy's funny.